Hey guys, so a while back I did a full face of first impressions and I tried out the new foundation by Laura Geller called Coverlock Cream Foundation. Comes in tubes like this, or the box looks like this. They create smooth, even complexion you crave with true full coverage. The vitamin-enriched formula effortlessly blends away discoloration, scars, even tattoos while locking out aging pollutants and environmental stressors for an all-day flawless coverage. So, in my previous video, the only shades that I had were medium and light, and they both ended up being way too dark. I ended up mixing them with a white foundation of some sort, and it still wasn't the perfect match. So I went ahead and got two more shades. I have now Porcelain and Fair. So I kind of wanted to do a quick swatch video just so you guys can see the four lightest shades, so that if you're pale like me, you can kind of figure out which would be the right shade for you. So you can kind of see through the packaging, this one is a lot lighter than this. So I'm going to start with Porcelain. This is the one that I'm actually wearing today. It was a perfect match for me. I don't consider myself porcelain by any definition. I'm pale, but I am not porcelain. Like when I think of porcelain, I think of like ghostly white. So I'm not that, but this was the best match for me. So with that said, we have Porcelain, right here. Next we have Fair, which you can see right away it's much darker, much peachier as well. So we have Porcelain, which is like a pink undertone. We have Fair, which is definitely a peach undertone and quite a bit darker. Next we have Light. Light. I don't actually feel like there's much difference between these two, except that Light is a little bit cooler than Fair. But still, I wouldn't call this light by any definition. Either of these, Fair and Light, are both not fair or light. So if you are on the fair side, go with Porcelain. I wouldn't even mess with the other two, honestly. And then we have Medium, which is definitely more of a brown shade. We have Porcelain, Fair, Light, and Medium. So if you were trying to decide what color best to get, hopefully this helps you in figuring it out. But if you are also unsure, go ahead and take it out of the box and look at the color here. If I had done that in the stores, I would have realized that Light is way too dark for me, or Fair. Yeah, Light is way too dark for me. I probably would have realized that Fair is also too dark. So thankfully I have Porcelain, which was a perfect match for me. So I hope that this little short swatch video of the Laura Geller Coverlock Cream Foundations helps you pick the shade that is right for you. Well, I mentioned that I am wearing the shade Porcelain today, but I didn't give you my impressions. I put on a coat using a dampened beauty sponge, and it went on so well. It covered my scars, it covered my acne, and you can see it did not accentuate the texture on my chin right now. I'm having a lot of issues with bumps along my chin area right now, and it did not accentuate any of them. You can't see my scarring. I just think that it did a really, really good job of covering up any discoloration, any imperfections in my skin, and I am very, very happy, and I'm so glad that they came with a light shade. It reminds me a lot of the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation, however, there's not a light enough shade for me in that range. So this is a really, really good option if you like fuller coverage foundations. I am a big fan right now, so I will continue to try this out, and I will try to update you guys in a future video to let you know if I still am loving it, if it lasts. So stay tuned for that. So if you did enjoy, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel as always, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.